Hello and welcome to another episode of Hong Kong House of Cards, World of Darkness, other descriptors. We find ourselves tonight or today or whenever it happens to be in Hong Kong. A bunch of a couple mages, one possibly soon to be mage. Um, Basically, shit's about to go down. I will allow the characters to introduce themselves as to what they are doing, where they happen to be, and then we will get the show started. So go ahead. We'll start with Solon.
Dimitri, or Hongshang, whatever, is probably in the process of trying to go over some basic procedures with, God damn it, brain, don't you fail me now. Michaela, that's
You
a
did
name.
it.
That's a name, I think. He's going over stuff with her in their laboratory, showing her some of the things he's designed, trying to get her familiarized with hypertech. It's taking time. And trying to learn the language. Like, they're probably taking turns between those things.
She's probably just standing there listening. She's actually pretty good with languages, so that wouldn't be as painful as it could be. It's still going to be painful. Teaching anyone a new language is painful.
Where are you guys at?
The ship? Yeah.
Oh, okay. I have no reason to be there, so I'm
No.
probably out getting coffee,
Yeah.
which means that I'll enter into the scene at a later point.
Um,
Well, I figured since the scene was focusing on you, we would probably, like, we were just basically saying where our characters were. We're the ones who will probably get shoehorned into, discovering shit. I figured the scene was focusing on your character.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fair.
so yeah, Mr. Tiva? I'm not
Yeah.
sure how to
Tiva.
Tiva? Okay.
Tiva.
Tiva? Okay.
Yeah.
Eva.
Yeah, so you said you're out like getting coffee or something?
Yeah, he'll probably be out getting coffee or something.
Okay. Um, Give me perception awareness. Or, not awareness, alertness. Yes.
Perception alertness. Oh, I can't find anything.
I don't know. You found a thing. You found a singular thing. There is you're in a coffee shop. It's not like super dark, but it's fairly dimly lit. And yet there seems to be a man wearing very dark sunglasses in there, looking kind of like a tool.
My character will probably hum the melody of an 80s song as he places his order.
You'll get a flash of a smile and a thumbs up from the man, and he'll turn back to his coffee. He is about average height, short brown hair, wears Ankh earrings.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's not a symbol that's usually seen in this general vicinity.
Yeah. Coffee's happening. At a point, he will get up and start walking out.
Okay. I'm assuming that I'll just let him kind of go on. I have no reason to detain him because I have no idea who this guy is. It looks
That's
really
fair.
weird. So I'm going to go ahead and get my latte and have a seat.
Okay. You will be. It'll be kind of not really a waitress or anything since it's a coffee shop, but there'll be somebody coming up and making sure you're okay and everything.
Okay.
Everything's cool or hot as the case may be.
When the drink arrives, my character will take the ring finger of his right hand and dip very lightly into it, and flick it once at the sky, and once out in front of him, and then once down to the ground before he drinks any himself.
The waitress will kind of give you a look and that little smile that doesn't really come with teeth. It's like, I can't say anything. And then you go on.
Tradition.
We all have our traditions, I suppose. Are you new in town?
I am. Very recently, within the past month or so, have moved in. I am setting up a shop. Have a few clients already. It's very nice.
Just so I'm aware, what language are you currently speaking?
He is currently speaking English.
Okay.
There's one other language, like that's the bonus language that's on his sheet. For the purposes of initial spends, I could only give him one, and that was English.
Okay.
He also has Russian currently. I will backspend for 2 other languages once I get XP. Because they're languages he would know, but they're not languages that are going to come up.
Okay. Where are you from?
Tuva.
I don't think I'm very familiar with that place.
It's a small area between China and Russia.
Okay.
Or Mongolia and Russia, excuse me. But most people don't know where Mongolia is, so I say China is easier to explain.
Chill nod. Makes sense. Well, I hope you stay here. Hope your business does well.
Thank you very much. I hope you have a good night.
Thank you. And she will rush off to assist with more customers. Give me another perception alertness test. We'll call it 7.
Bam, bam, bam.
Holy motherfucker. Okay.
Nice.
Your latte tastes a little, I'm a little off about it.
I'm gonna stop drinking that and push it away a little bit.
Probably a good idea. She will come back over and she'll say, what, is there something wrong with your coffee?
Not sure. Taste is off.
Really?
Little.
I'm terribly sorry about that. We'll refund it, of course.
Thank you.
She'll go back, get your money, hand it back to you.
He will still tip her.
Thank you. I'm very sorry about this.
Happens. I understand.
Walk back into the back, where you will hear some not quite yelling, but clearly angry words in Cantonese.
He'll kind of like cock his eyebrow at it and glance in that direction, but he has no idea what they're saying, so.
Right. But yeah, not a whole lot happens much at the coffee shop. Typical regular thing. She will come back out at a certain point and say, I'm terribly sorry, but we're going to close up shop for the night.
Oh, okay.
By the way, are there any strange-looking individuals in the place who are wearing Black Mesa shirts?
No, there are not.
Damn it! Go ahead.
He'll see if he can order a soft drink to go. That way it's something that's closed and he doesn't have to worry about having the same problem.
Yeah, she'll say, of course, it's on the house for the earlier mistake.
Thank you. And he'll take that and vacate the premises.
Where are you going to go after this?
Probably he'll kind of sightsee just a little bit. Um, he's been here a little while in one of the local campgrounds, but he hasn't really seen the city a lot yet. So there may or may not be places of interest to him. He heard talk of a like is the occult museum public? Like the actual museum itself is public, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. He would probably wander there at some point, and probably glance around at some of the shops, and then make his way home. So any of that you would like to expand on is perfectly acceptable.
Okay. As you were making your way from, we'll say, the museum towards one of the shops, you will feel kind of not really a dread, but something isn't right.
Okay.
There's something thundering in your soul that is telling you there's something not right.
I'm gonna try to peek around and make sure there's nobody following me for the second 80s song reference of the night.
There is no people following you, but if you look up on your telephone wire, there are a fuck ton of ravens sitting on there, all staring at you.
That is slightly disconcerting.
And it is obvious that they're looking at you. Like it's not just something shining on the ground. No, it.
Okay. He'll kind of like grin sheepishly and wave at them, and kind of walk on a little bit.
Give me perception alertness. Okay. You hear some wings flapping.
Hey, hear what now? You cut out.
Wings flapping.
Oh, okay. That's yeah. On the one hand, these are considered sacred messengers in his culture, and on the other, he's also seen the birds. So, have mixed feelings.
Yeah.
I'll start to walk a little faster.
The flaps will seem to increase in intensity.
Okay. Peeking back, can I see any of them again, or are they out of sight?
They are beelining straight for you.
Okay. I guess I'll run a little bit farther and turn a corner.
Okay. As you turn the corner, you'll notice some of them continue flying past, but most of them continue flying past, but there's a few that manage to round the corner and continue after you.
So I guess at that point, they've turned the corner to follow me. It's very clear that they're following me.
Yes.
I'll stop and turn to face them.
They will,
Just kind of hold my ground.
as you stop, they will kind of land in front of you, peck at the ground a little bit, and look up at you.
Little friends, are you lost?
They'll kind of look at each other, and like almost as if they can understand you, they'll shake their heads.
Can I help you in some way?
They'll look at each other again, do a bird-like nod, and then fly up to land on your shoulder. There's about 4 of them, 2 to
Okay.
each.
Please lead the way.
One will start leading you, will fly ahead and start leading you towards one of the parks.
Okay. I will head in that direction then.
Okay.
Keeping up as best I can, but I don't think the thing is really rushing.
Yeah, no, it's you know. As you get into the park, you feel that thundering in your soul again,
Okay.
and all the birds that were following you earlier have met you, or are there.
Oh. Okay. Oh, hello, little ones.
They will. They were sitting up on top of like trees and stuff, but they will fly down and arrange themselves in a circle around you.
Okay, that's really creepy.
Yeah.
I am here. What do you require?
All right. Here's where the weird shit starts happening.
Here's where the okay. All right.
Yeah.
You you can feel it feels weird. It's almost like you're sinking into the ground.
Okay.
If you look
That's-
down, you're in fact sinking into the ground.
It's not. I will try to step up and try to get back on top of the land.
You struggle a bit, and you almost manage to make it, but it's kind of like quicksand. If you struggle, it makes it.
Makes it worse.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess we'll just go with it then.
All right.
Hold my breath and wait to be sucked under.
Yeah. When you get sucked under, you'll find yourself in a very dark area.
Mhm.
There is a single tree in the area, and a very, very large bird.
I'll kind of like very slowly bow. So I don't know what this thing is, but it's huge, and I don't need to seem threatening.
Do you have any occult or esoterica or anything?
I do actually. I have 3 esoterica and 2 occult.
Yeah, go ahead and roll intelligence esoterica. Standard diff.
3 successes.
Cool. Do you have any specs?
I do not, unfortunately.
Okay. You have heard about this spirit from some of your elders or whatever.
Okay.
This is what is generally referred to as a psychopomp.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could make with that knowledge what you will.
So I'm dead. It's cool. Where everything's fine.
um, it'll kind of look at you, tilt its head back and forth, and kind of walk over to you.
Okay. I will stay perfectly still.
It'll
Obviously, except for my heartbeat.
it'll tap at you with its beak on its shoulder, and at
Okay.
that, more birds will show up, enough to pick you up.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'm being lifted off the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
They will take you over to the tree.
Okay. Not panicking. Totally panicking. Not panicking. Totally panicking.
Alright, so he's just gonna let him take you over to the tree.
He's gonna flail a little bit, but ultimately he doesn't think he's going to win this fight. So perhaps this is a vision. Perhaps this is all in his head. He's not sure at this point. But whatever it is, he's here for a reason, and he can't. This bird is really big, and there's a lot of these little ones, so he's probably not making it out of this.
Yeah. So yeah, it'll take you over to the tree. The larger bird will kind of it'll give a look to the tree, and some of the vines on it will tie you up to it.
Okay.
And then the birds start their work.
Okay.
I'm sure you already know what that means.
This is going to be a painful process.
Yeah. So yeah, that all happens. While that is happening, Dimitri, Asuka, and Michaela will kind of get a weird shit is going down alarm.
Probably one of the. I have a question. Would the were any of those birds actually physically there, or were they all spirits?
They, if you're asking if they would show up to your bats, they would not show up to the bats.
Not video or echolocation or anything. They're physically not there.
Correct.
Fair enough. In that case, it's highly doubtful we'd notice just one person wandering around. The odds of that are so remote we wouldn't have been watching that. So, do we have a location for where we have the feeling weird shit's going down, or are we just gonna have to like do a scan?
Yeah, that's the you have an idea of where it is. It's that part.
Okay, we'll divert a stream of bats to it. Set up a relay. Probably takes like a minute or two. And while we're observing that information, Dimitri's just gonna be like, "So this is a thing. Should we examine it further, or should we just go straight there?" He's saying that to Asuka and Michaela, so
I was muted, I'm sorry.
it's okay.
Asuka looks at the data. What's going on?
Michaela just kind of peeks over.
I'm guessing it's some sort Tiger. I'm guessing it's some sort of prime, something is the vibe we got, or is it D-Science also? Because
It's decent.
oh, your department.
Asuka looks at the readings. Oh, I think we'd better get there very quickly.
What's happening?
Same things that happened to you.
Oh. It won't happen to me again, will it?
Oh, thank God it does not work that way.
Okay.
You haven't been literally born again recently, have you?
Not to my knowledge.
Then no, it can't happen to you again.
Good. I guess.
So we're going to stampede down to the Humvee. Everyone in the Humvee, go.
Asuka driving, of course.
Cool. So
Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
now you guys will get there. Pretty easy.
Ba-la-la-la.
Batman. Dimitri and Asuka will see Giorno getting out of the car. Pretty much same spot.
Oh, Asuka will hand her goggles to Michaela so she can enjoy this sight too. Since she doesn't.
If
Shouldn't
Michaela
actually
doesn't,
need them.
I think those goggles only work for you unless we're using. Well, actually, she has.
No,
mine.
she's handed them off to Dimitri before when he was able to
I have
access
what?
Spirit.
What are you arguing over what I have?
It's not. It's not arguing about whether you have it. It's whether it would work. We have an Mage AST, so let's just let them go. I thought you had mine too.
I don't.
These are the Spirit goggles that she developed, so if Michaela can use them at all, she's handing them off.
The thing is that are those a wonder or are they just
No.
like they're just
It's
like this for you, or an instrument rather?
Yeah,
It's
they're
the
an
same-
instrument.
Okay, yeah, then she wouldn't be able to do the effect.
They shouldn't have. They shouldn't have worked for Dimitri either. That's why Dimitri can't hand you his Prime goggles.
Right.
He can, but it won't work for you.
Yeah.
It's very personalized. The only way you could do that is if you activated Mind Sphere, and we don't have a rote for that yet. You'd have to design a way to make a neural link so that she could see through what you're seeing.
Yeah.
We have to design that. We can't just do that on the fly. So.
Unlike regular mages.
Yeah, it sucks to be us, doesn't it? Anyways, okay, so Dimitri's going to, while they're trying to get her a good view of this, Dimitri's going to get out of the car and wave a hand towards Giorno, who has never seen this man before.
slightly confused.
He'll
And
just
wait-
walk up. He'll just walk forward and be like, "I see you detected it also, Giorno."
I know you, cousin.
He just
Mickey's
grins.
gonna be close behind you. Stop doing that to people.
Oh, fine. Sorry, new identity. Had to do it.
He'll squint at you a little bit, lower his sunglasses, and show off those bright violet eyes. Dragomir?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So you guys got a fucking thing too, huh?
Oscar waves at him.
Yes, we got a ping, you might say.
Spirits are a bit pissy around here. If they
I'm
were
more.
happy.
This may not be the specialty of most of the folks at the tower, but if we got a ping, they will too. So
Yeah.
we might want to keep on our toes and be ready to run like hell.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's try and follow it, shall we? He'll just kind of grin.
Oh God, he looks at Michaela. That this may be a fun night for you.
I'm starting to think you have a warped definition of fun.
You're
That'll
only
be-
now just realizing that, and you've slept with him?
She's just going to kind of turn pink and go,
He's actually going to like lightly smack Asuka on the shoulder, just be like, "Stop doing that to her."
Yeah, Jorno's going to pull out a small offering bowl and ask for a lighter. Real quick.
Oscar will hand over a lighter.
Thank you. And he will start pulling out some herbs, start lighting them.
By the way, are there people?
No, it is dead. It is dead as fuck.
Oh, good. Natural people's reaction to spirit vibes. Run the hell away.
Super helpful that way.
Oh yes.
Do this again.
See what he does. While he's doing that, Dimitri's going to brief Michaela. He's going to say, "We're about to take a step in a what you might think of as a parallel dimension. Hopefully, it'll be a very brief trip, but we have to investigate what's going on. Don't worry, this fellow knows what he's doing. It takes a lot of skill to be able to make a breach."
okay.
Right about the same time he finishes saying that, a giant hole will appear out of nowhere.
Put it this way, Michaela. You can trust him a lot more than you can trust Dimitri.
That's
I-
unnerving.
I don't know if I feel right about that comment. We did trust him
When
with
it
our lives
comes,
once already.
when it comes to spiritual magic, when
Yes,
it comes to
definitely.
science, you can trust Dimitri a lot more than you can trust him.
Got it. Trust that guy with spirit stuff. Trust Dimitri with body stuff. She's going to look very embarrassed and go, I mean, like, science
We know what
stuff.
you
We
meant.
got what you meant.
As the breach happens, Jorno will wince heavily.
That sweet paradox.
Paradox is a bitch, and reality doesn't like it when you open breaches into the Umbra. It's a little upset. But, yeah. He'll just kind of wince, take off his sunglasses, tuck them into his shirt, and kind of gesture you forward. But
Well-
after you...
We'll step in, I guess, or at least Dimitri is. Everyone else?
Michaela will be quick behind. Not
Alright.
last, but not first.
Jorno will follow. And the breach will close behind him. So you guys see the giant fucking bird. You see a dude swarmed in birds on a tree that appear to be pecking the shit out of him. And it's pretty dark.
Dimitri's actually going to be like just looking at it more out of curiosity, like, that's a very efficient dissection. Actually, sorry, vivisection would be the appropriate word.
They're probably pulling chunks of flesh off at a time.
Yeah.
Do we help him?
Drone's gonna look around. Nah, he'll be okay.
Dimitri just kind of looks at the growing pile of gore and is just like,
So, fun fact. For once, I scrolled past the useless numbers on my character sheet, and I realized that I gave Michaela a phobia. It's blood.
Oh dear. Give me
What am I
Oh.
rolling?
wait, I gotta ask, what level of phobia is it? How many points of a flaw is it?
Yeah, I'm checking again because I don't remember. 1. It's just a 1-point flaw.
Oh, okay, that's not gonna kill you here. She's not gonna go batshit insane or gain a derangement from this. She's just, you
She
want
might
no
throw
part
up.
of this. Yeah, you want no part of this.
You wanna get the fuck out of here.
You should probably still make the willpower check.
Yeah, go ahead and make the willpower roll.
Oh, just straight willpower.
Yeah.
Difficulty?
I'll be nice, standard.
I think she made it.
Yeah, okay. So you
Successes.
see the blood, you get that familiar feeling of, oh god, oh jeez, oh shit, oh god, but you kind of force it back down into the pit of your stomach.
She looks pale, which is impressive because she's black.
Dimitri's just going to look at her and just calmly guide her by the shoulders to turn around from the pile of gore. Look at the nice, pretty umbral reflection of our world. Just take a look here. See? Look at how beautiful everything is.
Look at the nice tentacles.
Yeah, as
Wait.
you look.
What?
I'm going to be like, if you keep trying to come for me, I'm going to throw up on your boots out of principle.
As you
You
look
just
around,
shrugged.
those of you who've been in the Umbra before will notice that while normally, yes, it is a reflection, this is clearly not.
So that's going to basically be Dimitri turning around, being like, "Calm down. Look at the beautiful reflection of our wood. Where are we?"
Jordan's just gonna smile and point at the bird and say, "This is her world."
Oh, lovely. Are we next?
Does it not look like this usually? Is this abnormal?
A little bit.
The last time I entered this realm, which is, they refer to it as Umbra, we call it the Beyond, or whatever the hell we want to call it, frankly. But anyways, it was a reflection of our world, just like some things were missing.
A simplified explanation. Have you ever played World of Warcraft?
Yes.
We're in the
Dreaming.
Twisting Nether.
No, we're in the Dreaming, technically, right now. The Twisting Nether is further out.
Close enough.
But right now we are in
The
the
two-
Twisting Nether, yes.
The two are related, so there you go.
Okay. As long as we're not lost.
I believe this fellow can get us home.
You said that, and then you didn't know where we were.
And he does.
Mm-hmm. If the other rolls, we'll be okay. First rule, don't touch the man on the tree. Not till she's done.
If there's
Dimitri,
anything left of him.
Dimitri's going to roll Megalomania to see if he can just be like, I will touch him if I damn well feel like it. Just kidding. And then Dimitri died. Write a new character.
No, Dimitri just got kicked in the balls.
I'm just kidding. That's all good. Megalomania does not mean I'm just willfully dumb.
You could argue that it would mean your survival rate is pretty high. There's no one more important than you.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, birds will do their work, and there'll be gore and viscera and all that good stuff, good wholesome stuff on the ground, and then they'll just all at once fly, and yeah, the bird mother will, the giant bird will walk over to the pieces, pick them up carefully, almost curiously inspecting them, and then start trying to reattach them to the man.
Now that's a part I haven't seen before.
This will probably be slightly less painful than the picking apart, but probably not by much. I'm sure he's making all kinds of angry primal noises at this point.
Yeah,
I'm just, do you think she'll put them together correctly?
he's done this before. He'll be okay.
I don't think his genitalia goes that. Oh wait, she got it. She got it right. Never mind.
Dimitris, that's like asking if our guardian knows how to guard correctly.
I suppose.
It's got a fair point. I haven't met your guardian, but
I'm told
Wonderful Earth Spirit. You should talk to him if you can ever get him to wake up.
I don't think we want him to wake up casually. We have a liaison for that reason.
so small talk happens as you watch this giant fucking bird casually reattach a man.
And I assume, like, at some point his consciousness is restored from... Or does he lose consciousness at any point during this, or is he awake for the entire process?
No, he's conscious for the entire process, as far as I know.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. So not only is all this shit happening, but this bizarre dream now has this dude and those two chicks, and plus, Giorno. Did he already see Giorno earlier?
Yes, that was the guy with the Ankh earrings.
So yeah, the guy with the Ankh earrings plus another dude and two chicks are just randomly, chit-chatting about shit. Only one of them has the decency to look disgusted.
Revolted. It's a higher level.
Oh, by the way, the redhead of the group in astral sense, or the place where her eye is missing, is probably glowing.
Oh, fun.
Yay.
Because, astral sight is on.
How wonderful.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter if two eyes are physically there or not.
Anywho, so yeah, Mr. Tiva, you're as you get reattached in a very incredibly painful process. The giant bird will kind of gently lift you by the scruff of your neck with her beak and place you gently upon the ground, and then look at you curiously.
Probably just kind of look back and having this dawning awareness that things are different now. And say, thank you very much.
It'll nod and then just kind of look at you, look at the group, and then kind of gesture with its beak.
I will turn around and greet the group. Starting with the man I saw earlier with the Ankh earrings.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, good evening, good night? I'm not sure what time it is.
Time's weird here. I'm Giorno. Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure. My name is Bellic.
Look at the others. Guys. Introduce us. Be friends.
Hello, I am Bellic, and he will introduce himself.
Someone else go before me, please. Come on.
Good evening. I am Dr. Asuka Langley. These are my associates, whom I'm sure can introduce themselves.
Dmitry Dragomir. He says it without even thinking, just yeah, well, whatever. I'm not in Hong Kong right now. I can use my goddamn real name.
Michaela turns around, still kind of, Michaela Freeman.
On the plus side, there's no gore anymore.
Yeah,
Are you-
that's the hesitation, just, oh.
Are you okay? You seem a bit ill.
I'm fine. Where did all the, She's gonna kind of wiggle her hands. Blood go.
It went back into him. She's very efficient.
Normal. Completely normal.
There are stories where I come from. There are stories that when shaman is chosen by the spirits, he takes ill or is sick or dies temporarily, and this is what puts one foot in the world of the living and one foot in the world of the spirits. I thought I had already undergone my sickness. It was a small cold-like thing when I first began learning. Apparently I was incorrect.
At that, Jorna will kind of clap you on the shoulders. Welcome to the true ways, cousin. I'm sorry. Welcome to the true ways, brother.
It is an honor. I don't feel very different, although that experience will stay with me for quite some time.
Thank you. Oh,
Well, at least this awakening was far less traumatic than most.
He's not even gibbering.
oh, before I forget, he'll leave the group to walk over to the giant bird and kind of kneel down in front of it, and raise up. He'll pull something out of his shirt, raise it up to the bird, and the bird will take it, nod, and then start flying away.
It's
That's
a
right,
shiny.
Yeah, that's right, bitch. You give me my shipmentage.
Bellic will wave at the bird as it leaves.
By the way, the current picture for Asuka is probably what she looks like in Astral Sight.
Yeah. He'll look at Bellic. Lesson 1. Pay the spirits their dues.
I will remember this lesson in the future. Thank you.
Alright. I think it's about time for us to get back.
So, where do we want to go? Someplace that's safe for tradition mages, or someplace that's safe for us?
I think it's safe to say he's not our people, so it would probably be a good idea if their people took care of their people, unless they need a place to stash him.
We'll be alright.
In that case, there's either... Well, I don't know where the traditions tend to hang out, but there's also the museum.
The museum?
I can get him a card if we go there tonight.
Probably a very good idea.
There was an occult museum that I checked out slightly earlier. It was very interesting. They had all kinds of fun displays. Very few from the land of my home, but interesting nonetheless.
That is only one part of the importance of that museum, but we'll explain more when we get there. I'm not going to claim that I have the right to give you lessons, simply a piece of advice. When we're outside of this realm and back in the normal world, so to speak, we want to try and keep news of such events like this as quiet as possible. It tends to draw very unwanted attention. In fact, we may have to do a little bit of running as we get back.
Unwanted attention.
Actually, Dimitri, first rule of running away, don't run, walk.
This is very true.
Always act like you belong where you are. Nobody will ask you.
And with that, Dimitri's actually going to just kind of think for a second and go, we really need to teach Michaela here how to use a cloaking field.
Why? Where are you sending me?
It's less that, more it would be a way for us to all keep out of sight. I suppose we could demonstrate it for her. You've still got your cloak on, don't you? He looks over at Asuka.
I wear my suit under normal clothing half the time whenever we go out.
He's referring to the cloaking background. The little temporary invisibility is the way we've been using
So what now?
You have cloaking level 1 on your sheet, just like Dimitri.
Hold on, I need to actually
It's
look at
like-
my sheet. I
It's
don't
like
remember
Arcane. It's like Arcane 1, except instead of affecting people long-term memories, it's a once per week or whatever. You can toggle it and basically turn invisible. Yada yada. We used it in our intro scenes.
that. That doesn't mean I remember it, so I need to
know,
actually
I
look.
Okay, it'll just say cloaking 1
Where will it say that, by the way?
in your backgrounds.
Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Okay.
Basically, if they activate it together, they're both just going to fade from sight. Gone.
Okay, so yeah, Asuka will demonstrate that neat little thing she's got.
Zzz.
Huh.
Here.
And she'll gravy line back into existence.
Goddamn technocratic show-offs. I feel bad out of character. Megalomania, I love doing this.
The first thing I ever built on my Awakening was my Eclipse, but this came shortly afterwards. I can show you a schematic for it if you want to make one of your own.
Yes, please.
Alright, in the meantime, now that that little bit of show and tell is over with, we should probably get back there as quickly as possible. Sorry to distract and delay. Simply saying running may be a thing.
Jorno will like open the portal back over, and we shouldn't have to worry about running. I found a way.
Okay, so everyone steps through, I guess? Except for him who, like, closes
Yeah.
after us.
Bellic will wait and let the strangers go first.
Asuka
Wise
just
move.
steps right out.
And Dimitri follows.
Michaela kind of looks back suspiciously and then follows. Like,
And where do we pop out?
A decently furnished studio apartment.
Oh, cool.
Now we have to go back and get our vehicles. Oh, damn it.
Actually, it's probably best if we left the Humvees there.
Well,
we
I
can
think,
pick it up later.
yes, I suppose it won't attract any undue attention.
So you don't have
just-
to worry about the nasties coming up here.
Yep, we'll just go back eventually and pick it up. In the meantime, do you have secondary transportation to get us to the museum, or should we hire a cab?
I can get you over there. You'll be alright.
And then he pulls out a fleet of motorcycles. Just kidding.
It's gonna. He'll warn you. It's gonna be a little cramped, but
Is it a Prius?
no, it is. It's a nice sports car.
Oh.
Insert sports car here because Tiger doesn't know cars.
Dimitri's literally going to look at him and be like, I thought your people didn't have money.
Some of us do.
Eh.
Michaela's gonna be like, I'm starting to gather that the only people who don't have money are us.
Feels like that some days, but then again, they don't have cloaking fields.
She's gonna look at the car. Yeah, I'd rather have money.
Have money.
Honestly, I'm starting to get tired of ramen as well. We
Wait,
need
we
to make
still-
some money quickly.
We still have ramen? You've been holding out on me.
The only thing to say is that those of us that don't have money learn how to take advantage. I'd say. On an unrelated note, I need to put this car off. You guys have fun at the museum.
Bye.
So he gives us the keys, or what?
Yeah, he'll drop you guys off. He'll hand Bellic a business card with contact information, and then he will just drive off.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Well, let's get you inside then, and get you a card. At that point, we can take you upstairs. And
Hearing
so
all
on.
the discussion about food, like on the way in, while Dimitri is saying this, Bellic will reach into one of his pockets and pull out protein bars.
How did the birds not get those? Dear God, that's magic in itself.
Birds are very respectful of other people's belongings.
Okay.
Really?
That's perfectly fine, but protein bars, motherfucker.
I was gonna leave one with the birds, but then the other dream speaker took care of that. So I guess he was a dream speaker. I don't know what he was, but he hops into the spirit. So
Yeah, it says on his card, like, Rosefield Society Dream Speaker. So.
oh, okay.
So,
At this, I think you guys can open it up. I gotta go to bed, so I have to be up super early. But,
Okay.
no problem. No problem.
Bye. Thanks so much.
Now you can actually play. Sorry, it feels a little lackluster. I wasn't expecting to make.
No, it's good. I like
It
it.
was
Thank
fun.
you.
It was fun.
Okay. All right. Talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, do we want to open it up to other folks, or
I
how
think
long
it
do we
would.
plan on
I think it would be a good idea to start a new one for a social if you wanted,
Okay, in that case,
because that way we can keep the scenes discreet, like and separate.
all right, no problem. In that case, thank you players for playing, thank you watchers for watching, and have a good night.